Hello and welcome to the Microbe Cleanse walkthrough. This is a 21-day cleanse. Our goal is to kill bugs, to kill critters. Now this isn't a war against bugs and critters because I've explained many times is that there's something going on inside the body that's allowing these organisms to live and to thrive. And so we need to change the environment of the body long term to have health. But in the meantime, they're there. They're causing us to be miserable, and we need to knock them out. And then after we knock them out, we don't go back to our old habits, and we don't go back to eating foods that cause problems and cause this issue to reoccur again. We actually change our lifestyle long term, and we continue to cleanse our body. So before I even get into the microbe cleanse, I want to talk real quick about food. It is really crucially important that you don't feed infection. Now, how do you not feed infection? You don't eat grains, sugar, dairy, and these types of food. These complex starch molecules and sugar molecules feed infectious organisms. That's what they live off of. So what I'm really encouraging for the microbe cleanse is you mainly eat vegetables and greens. Vegetables and greens. Now, a part of the summer detox challenge, we've been encouraging fruits and vegetables mainly, maybe some fats like olive oil, olives, avocado, hemp seeds. I'm really going to caution people against fruit here because fruit feeds infectious organisms. There's a reason Body Ecology diet exists, and it's helped tens of thousands of people from infection-related issues. It's a no-fruit type of a diet. Kombucha, one of people's favorite foods, feeds candida, yeast, and infectious organisms. So during this cleanse, I'm really going to encourage you to do vegetables, 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 and greens. And of course, no potatoes because they're starchy, and really encourage you to get away from fruit. Now, if you want to do some low sugar, low glycemic fruits, that would be okay. That might be like a Granny Smith apple, maybe a few berries, some lemons, some limes, maybe even a little grapefruit, and some unsweetened cranberries. Those in moderation are okay, but you certainly don't want to overdo it. But we want to get away from fruit juice, and we want to get away from high sugar containing fruits because they do feed infections, and it'll be harder to overcome these issues if we're eating too much fruit and we're getting too much sugar. So hopefully that helps a little bit on the diet. And now I'm going to get into the cleanse. Now, the way I designed the cleanse is that you're taking products that are going to kill anything related to what your infectious issue is. So think viral. We think flus, we think shingles and chicken pox. That's a viral condition. Herpes and cold sores is a viral condition. We got things that kill bacteria and fungus and mold and yeast and candida. And then there's a parasite cleanse portion to it as well. So I'm going to walk you through everything that's on the cleanse to hopefully help guide you through it. It's a 21-day cleanse. Not everything that you're going to take on the cleanse lasts the full 21 days. But the goal is after this is you've knocked back your infection load, and it's going to make it easier to cleanse the rest of your body. It's going to be easier to cleanse your lymphatic system when the infection's been knocked out and a lot of the mucousy, acidic condition out of your body's been knocked out because you eliminated these infections. So it makes it easier for us to heal long term. So what do we have? We have the ingredients first of all. We have this product called Fungal Forte. This is your anti-yeast, candida, fungus, bacteria, etc. We have G-Gartina. It's a red algae. It's the strongest known antiviral. There's nothing I've found or heard of that's a stronger antiviral than this. You give people this with shingles and it works amazing. They also have a salve for this. A parasite cleanse. This is the Dr. Halder Clark 3-part parasite cleanse. Aloe Gold tablets. Amazing, amazing for the immune system. Think about aloe vera. It grows in the desert, 100+ degree temperatures all year long. It's full of the power of the sun, and it is completely resistant to all microbials. And so aloe is one of the most powerful things, not only to help heal the body from infections, but also just to build and strengthen the immune system long term. Almost everybody's heard about the benefits of aloe. And the reason I love this aloe is it's a concentrated aloe vera tablet. HA minerals. These are called humic minerals. Humic minerals are from the earth. These are plant-based minerals. But humic minerals are detox minerals, and so they will kill infections in the body. And they will also pull heavy metals and chemicals and all kinds of different things from the body. So these are really strong detox minerals. Apple cider vinegar, it's good for everything. It seems to be in almost most of my cleanses. And it's one of those heal-alls. Baking soda, also one of those heal-alls. And then, hey, speaking of heal-all, we have something called heal-all tea. And look what's in heal-all tea. Now, I'm not saying this is going to taste amazing, but oh my gosh, does it work. It has white oak bark, plantain leaf, black walnut hull, which is the best natural source of iodine that you can get, chaparral. Chaparral, it's another desert plant. I lived in Vegas for a while. Stuff grows all over in the desert. It's called creosote bush, and it's what the Native Americans used to heal all their diseases and cancer and all kinds of different things. Chaparral is amazing. Burdock root, marshmallow root, and comfrey root. So these are some of the most powerful healing herbs known to mankind. All right, so those are the ingredients. Now, how do you take the supplements as part of the microbe cleanse? So I'm going to just start with this fungal forte. There's instructions right on here. You can just read the bottle yourself. 1 caplet 3 times a day for 8 days. And then you're going to take 2 caplets 3 times a day for 6 days. This is a 14-day cleanse. You'll be done with this in 14 days. Just follow the instructions on the bottle. Now, before I go any further, I want to share with you, and it's in the notes here, that this is a really strong cleanse. I even call it an aggressive cleanse. I've given these products to people who have severe candida, yeast, fungus, mold type of overgrowth issues, and they can react. And you can get sick and break out in rashes, and you just need to be prepared for that. So how do you alleviate those things? One thing you do is reduce the dosages and work your way up more slowly. The second thing you can do is assist the detox process. It's always about assisting your body's healing effort. God is trying to heal your body. He's trying to push toxins and waste and poisons out of your body as you put the good things of God in your body that work. So, saunas, enemas, exercise, anything you can do to assist the healing and the detoxification of the body is going to be less miserable symptoms for you. So, fungal forte, 14 days, follow the instructions on the bottle. G-Gartina, this is the really strong antiviral. You're just going to take 2 capsules twice a day, and there's more than enough in here. Just take 2 capsules twice a day. This is for all your viral issues. Now we have the parasite cleanse, and this is a 3-part parasite cleanse by Dr. Hulda Clark. There's a 7-part parasite cleanse you can get if you want. It's for tapeworms and really strong, large parasites. But the 3-part cleanse works for most all parasites, larger ones and smaller ones. So sometimes this parasite cleanse is a little confusing to people. There's instructions that come in the box. It's an 18-day cleanse, and it tells you what to do day 1, 2, 3, and all the way down. So first of all, I just want to walk you through a couple things because there's no typos in here, but it seems kind of odd to people, so I just want to make sure you're on the right track. Day 1 of the green black walnut, which is the liquid black walnut tincture, it says 1 drop. That's not a typo. It's literally 1 drop, like from a dropper. And that's all you do to start out with. And then you do 1 capsule of the Super W and 1 capsule 3 times a day of the cloves. Day 2, you go up to 2 drops of the tincture. Day 3, 3 drops, then 4 drops, then 5 drops. And day 6, again, not a typo, you do 2 teaspoons of black walnut. Now I will prepare you, I will warn you that that might make you sick. Some people have even lost it. It's come back up. If you're worried about it being so strong, you can do it with food. With food will help dilute it a little bit. It's best on an empty stomach, but I'm just letting you know this is really strong, and it's meant to kill a lot of infection really fast. Then day 7 through 12, you don't do any of the black walnut. You skip it every day. You skip it. And then day 13, you do 2 teaspoons again of the black walnut tincture. Now, again, it tells you how much of the Super W to take, how much of the cloves to take. There's only 3 products in this cleanse, but it tells you day by day how to do it. And if you have any questions, you can always email us, and we can make it more clear to you. This is an 18-day cleanse. After the 18 days, it's important to do the maintenance portion of the cleanse. And for the maintenance portion of the cleanse, it's just a once a week, And just once a week what you do is you take these supplements, and that is to help you just to keep the infection load down, because we know parasites can reproduce and continuously cause problems and regrow, and we really want to avoid that, especially if you know you have a parasite-related issue. It is super, super crucial that you do the maintenance portion. And it's really simple. It's just one dosage, 1 day a week, and you just continue that just to keep your infection load down. So the other supplement is the Aloe Gold tablets. And that's pretty simple. It's 2 tablets twice a day. And it's the aloe vera tablets. And this is to work against infection and bacteria. But really what this is mainly for is to build and strengthen your immune system. You take aloe vera every day, you're going to have a strong immune system. It's going to help with digestion. It's going to prevent bowel-related issues and diseases. If anybody's worried about their colon health or colon cancer or polyps, aloe vera is the answer. I mean, it's just amazing for 100 different reasons. So this is really going to help strengthen your immune system. Now, there's another product to do after the cleanse, and I'm just going to share that with you right now real quick. It's this Ultimate Flora, and it's a probiotic, and you don't take this while you're doing the cleanse. You take this when the cleanse is over, because if you take it during the cleanse, you take a chance of not getting the full benefit of all these probiotics and these living organisms. So you're going to wait to do this after the cleanse, and it's just once a day, and you take it with your evening meal, and you're going to take this ideally long term, but again, after the cleanse, to reestablish healthy probiotics and healthy bacteria. Now, the only other part of the cleanse, for supplement-wise, are these products right here, which actually all go together in a drink. And I'm sorry, it's probably not the most amazing tasting drink, but I'm going to tell you that it works. It's really strong. It's really powerful. If you need to put some stevia in it or even a little bit of honey in it, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I really want you to do the tea. It's very powerful. And so it's Heal All Tea, and you're going to brew this, and there's instructions right on here on how to brew it. And you're going to do 2 cups of this a day, because you're going to drink 1 cup in the morning and 1 cup at night. So you go ahead and do your 2 cups maybe first thing in the morning, and do 1 right away, save the other one for the evening. But what you do is you put a tablespoon of this per 8 ounces. So you do 2 tablespoons to get your 2 cups for the day. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it to a boil and boil it like a slow rolling boil for 5 to 7 minutes. Then take it off the heat, and then you let it steep. And basically steep until it's cool, and until it's the temperature you can drink, and then you're going to strain it out. Now, after you've made your Heal All Tea, each cup of Heal All Tea, so in other words, 1 cup of Heal All Tea in the morning, 1 cup in the evening, but each cup is also going to include 1 tablespoon of these very powerful humic plant-based minerals, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, the juice of half a lemon, which I don't have here, but the juice of 1/2 of a lemon, and a teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar. And if you really like apple cider vinegar and you've been using it on cleanses already, you can do more, but a half a teaspoon is what it recommends. So that's all those ingredients in each cup of tea, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So that is all of the products related to the cleanse. Now, as far as recipes go and food goes, again, mostly vegetables. So do lots of salads, do lots of green smoothies. Don't add fruit to your smoothies. If you feel like you got to have fruit, eat a Granny Smith apple, eat a few berries, but do not overdo it. So the more greens, salads, smoothies, juices you can do, the better. Also, if you really want to just give the cleanse an extra punch, then do the strong antimicrobial herbs. Put oregano on your salad. Eat garlic. Use turmeric. Use horseradish. I mean, we got horseradish growing in our garden. That stuff is amazing. That will I mean, what infectious organism can live in the presence of horseradish? I mean, that stuff's amazing. The same with garlic. So again, God gave us these things that can heal us and protect our body. So if you like those things and you like spice and you like heat, by all means do those things. I have a recipe in the Microbe Cleanse. It's just a smoothie, but there's all kinds of other recipes on our website that do not have any sugar, grain, starch, or even fruit sugar in it. And so you want to look up those recipes and do those as much as you can. Now, the other part of the cleanse that would be incredibly beneficial, and I'm going to strongly urge you to do it, is to do enemas. You're going to be killing a lot of infectious organisms. There is waste to infectious organisms. When they're living and breathing and eating, and I know it's gross, but excreting waste, they're filling your body with waste and infection and acids. And when you kill them, you want to eliminate all of that junk. And so enemas is hands down the best way to do that. And so I'm going to encourage you to do enemas, and you can do baking soda in the enema, you can do lemon juice, you can do apple cider vinegar, you can even use these minerals. And a great way to do it is to use the Heal All tea in the enema. And you know that drink that you're drinking twice a day? Make up that same concoction, put it in your enema. It is going to kill yeast and fungus and mold in your bowels. There's been, what's that procedure done? Endoscopies and different things where they check your colon, and people's colons are just white and inflamed and full of fungus. And these people have Crohn's and colitis and all these other bowel-related issues. It's just full of fungus, and the body's full of parasites. And so putting these herbs in the enema is a quick, direct access point to killing things in your colon and also getting it out into your bloodstream. So do not be shy about using these herbs, or like I said, that drink as part of your enema to help to help accelerate the healing process. So there's some extra notes on here. There's a sample day in here where it tells you how to do your enema, your microbe cleansing tea, to do food, and I'll just let you read through that. I talk about exercise and sweating. So the more you exercise, the more you sweat, the more you move your body, the faster you're going to heal, and it's just going to be better for your blood flow and your lymph, and just removing waste out of your body to get it to be a free-flowing river again the way God designed it. And then, of course, a quick note on children. It's a strong cleanse, and you might do half dosages, you might do third dosages. You just really want to be cautious with children not to overdo it because they're little, and so they don't need as much. And so just be cautious of that, and it's better to go slow and increase it than to do too much and just overwhelm them. So start slow with children, work your way up. And then finally, I want to mention post-cleanse. Now, ideally, if you're tracking with us, you go into cleansing the rest of your body. You go into cleansing your lymph and your liver, and you don't stop after this, because this is the mistake that people make with infectious issues. They take an antibiotic and go, my infection's gone, everything's okay. Well, you've weakened your immune system, you've set yourself up for the next infection to be worse, and this is not healing. Same thing in the natural healing community. We do a candida cleanse, we do some kind of parasite cleanse, and it works, and we feel great while we're doing it. And then we come off and we're back to eating bread and sweets and pasta and sugar and junk food, and even healthy junk food. You're going to be right back where you started, because until you fully clean out all these pipes and the lymph and the liver and the kidneys and all of these glands and organs and all these thousands of miles of tubing that God gave us, you're not going to just be able to go back to eating all those comfort foods and things that you ate before, because this issue can reoccur, and then you'll just be doing this cleanse again, and you'll be spending the money again, and I don't want that. I want you to do it one time. I want you to continue to cleanse and heal and be fully well, fully redeemed, in spite of the choices we've made, in spite of generational choices throughout our family lines. God wants to heal us. He wants us to redeem us. He wants us to overcome these issues. He wants us to live in alignment and cooperation with how He designed the earth to live, because He created these organisms. He created these bacteria and these viruses and these parasites and these molds, and He created them for a reason. And it's so we would understand the process of how the earth works, the breaking down of things and the recycling and the restoration of life, and how that works on the earth, in the soil, with plants, and in our bodies. It's very, very similar. So that's the cleanse. After the cleanse, don't go off back to eating those things. If you want a program that would really help you, because I'm just in this cleanse, a lot of times I just encourage raw foods, raw fruits and vegetables. But there's a program out there that's amazing, and it's called the Body Ecology Diet. And it is designed for people with candida and infectious related issues. And it's awesome. And it was the first program I really got involved in when I got in health. And I've just seen so many people get well and benefit from following a program like that. So I'd encourage you to look into that program. It's by Donna Gates. She wrote a book about it. She's got a website, tons of recipes. I have body ecology friendly recipes on my website. I have a whole section on it. And I would encourage you to do that long term so that you don't slip back into eating those things that are going to cause this issue to reoccur. But ideally, you press forward and you fast and you pray and you cleanse and you get all this waste out of the body that's causing these infectious issues to live and to thrive inside of our bodies. And how do you know you're fully well? Well, you'll feel amazing. And at some point, yes, at some point in your life, you should be able to eat sprouted bread, Ezekiel bread. You should be able to eat healthy sugars and grains. You should be able to eat fruit. You should be able to eat these things without it being a problem. But an unhealthy body, they don't work. And even the healthy versions don't work in an unhealthy body. So I just have to stress that because I love you guys and I want to see you fully well. So I hope you enjoy the microbe cleanse. I hope this walkthrough really helps you, and I'm encouraged to see the results. I'm encouraged to hear your testimonials. I love hearing from people and hearing the great breakthroughs that God is making in their bodies and in their emotions and in our spiritual connection with Him, because it's all about God. He's the creator. He's the one who created us. He's the only one that can heal us. So happy cleansing.